Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here on the Monday morning aftermath. We have one more week left where we'll be facing the left hands up that probably will be resting players. And now we have, or I shouldn't say we, because we have no say in what the Joneses do. The Cowboys have to figure out what they're going to do as far as the coaching staff and things. And here, of course, in the moment after the game, did Kayvon Turpin throw Mike McCarthy under the bus? I want you to listen to this because Kayvon Turpin basically says, well, we're not throwing the ball downfield. Now, the wide receivers had a total of 43 yards in receptions. We turned over the ball over and over and over again. Let's listen to Kayvon real quick, and then I will talk about this in a second.
It hurt, man. We got turned over. They came back. They scored on these turnovers, so they put us back behind the sticks, and it was hard to come back, man. When after they scoring the ball after our turnovers, they hurt. So it was hard to just catch back up.
Turnovers tough to take because you guys were moving the ball pretty well early.
Yeah, it was hard to take, man. We get a turnover, they go down there and score. So it was hard. We fighting. But it's hard, man. They scoring the turnovers, and it's hard to come back from that.
Was the confidence there early? Because it seemed like you guys were moving the ball really well.
Yeah, man. I just feel like, man, can't nobody stop us on offense, man. If we don't get no turnovers, we move the ball, we go down there and kick a field goal or score. We don't get the turnover. So I feel like, man, we did good moving the ball. It's just the turnover limit us. That's what hurt us.
Speak of the chippiness out there, start off chippy and end it off chippy.
I don't know. That's what we about, man. That's how we go out there and play. They want to trash talk, we're going to trash talk. They want to throw some hands, we're going to throw some hands. They just a game of football, And I feel like we just, we did good. No. I did this on the run play. I bit my tongue. My nose just been bleeding the whole game. So, yeah, everything good. Man, I just feel like, man, at the end of the day, CD gone, we wasn't really calling no pass plays. We just run the ball, throwing check downs. And I just feel like, man, if you want to see how we were doing, man, it wasn't no players downfield that we can get jiggy.
There were no plays downfield that we could get jiggy.
On a day when you didn't get the outcome you wanted, how do you describe the?
So you got Kayvon Turpin saying, flustered, and I don't want to put any, because Turpin has been incredible weapon who is coming along, and I understand his frustration and stuff, but he just admitted CeeDee Lamb is not there. So I guess that's how you take it. He said we weren't going downfield. Now I have to say we were going downfield, like that 3rd and 1 that we should have been running it and picking up the first down. To me, that was the point where the game changed. Oh, well, that, and also when we were going downfield and we had the pick six. We had the pick six on that first drive that we were mixing it up, short passing and running the football and things, and then we had a pick six that put us behind the 8 ball. And then on that 3rd and 1, when we were almost at midfield, instead of us running it to pick up the first down, we went deep and throwing interceptions. The thing I have to say about this is and I need to look at it again, separation-wise, I know the first half of the season, we were the worst team as far as separation went. In separation, I mean, that's how close is the defender to you. I think the average is about 3 yards. Most of our guys were like at 2 or under. So now your biggest weapon is gone. I can't imagine that now separation was better, because I remember that interception was going into triple coverage. So I don't know that there really is opportunities when you really had one playmaking wide receiver in CeeDee Lamb and he's not there. And you have a quarterback who is not that accurate. I don't know what we expect for Cooper Rush to do as a backup. If Cooper Rush, when he had the opportunity, teams could have signed him before, and they didn't. There's a lack of talent there. Now, I'm going to say I kind of like Tyler Guyton. It's easy to deflect and say, well, we should have been throwing the ball more downfield. Okay. Well, we should have been getting open more. We should have been doing a lot of things. But listen to Tyler Guyton, his response.
Snowball after it was good early. It seemed like, and then it just seemed to go south. And it was hard to stop.
I mean, yeah, it was tough. I mean, it's going to be hard to win games. I think we had some costly turnovers, to be honest. I think we moved the ball well early on, despite the pick six. I think we overcame that, the way we should have. When we came down and we scored the way we were supposed to. I just felt like, we were beating ourselves more than they beat us, quite honestly. So we just got to, that's just got to be cleaner.
Away from the final results, is there some satisfaction in terms of helping Rico accomplish the goal of the 1,000 rushing yards?
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's huge. I believe he's the first undrafted free agent in Cowboys history to do that, so that's just huge. That's a testament, not only to, his work ethic, but, the entire blocking unit from the O-line and tight ends, QBs, all that stuff. So, just a phenomenal job by him. The way he runs, physical, hard, his vision, all those things. So congrats to him, and I think we'll see more of that in his future for sure. So,
After kind of getting some traction and riding yourself a little bit, winning 4 or 5, and being competitive in these games, how discouraging to have this up again after the way you've been playing?
It's extremely hard. I think for everybody. But one thing I can definitely say is nobody on our sideline quit. Like not one person, threw in a towel, folded, started pointing fingers or any of that. So I can definitely say, our guys, just one-of-a-kind guys. We're going to come in, we're going to work. The result wasn't nearly what we wanted today. But at the end of the day, we got one more opportunity next week. That's all we can focus on, so that's what we got to do.
What is the belief that in that game that you guys will come out and give a better performance than what you showed here today?
I just know who we are. You're going to have days. Jordan had days where he probably shot 0 for 18 or whatever it was. But, I believe in our guys. I know who we are as a football team. I know who we are as men. So, we got to obviously get in the lab, clean it up, protect that ball. And next week, we got the Washington Commanders. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Okay, so that's where we are. I like Tyler Guyton's response a little bit better. And the reality is we can get mad and just say, it's the coach. When you don't have your starters, we saw a Dallas Cowboy team that in 2014 was 12-4, won the division, and was a catch-no-catch away from, catch-no-catch away from the NFC Championship game. To literally the next year go 4-12 because we lost Tony Romo. Because we lost our quarterback. And we had veteran quarterbacks, Brandon Wheaton and Matt Castle, who had been a Pro Bowler before, not be able to win but one game without Tony Romo. So we have to realize right now we all want a pound of flesh and somebody to blame, to be pissed off at, and so on. And the reality is the Joneses, lack of movement, and injuries doomed the season. And that the season was doomed before it even started. Dealing with the aftermath. The real question is, what do we do differently? Stay tuned.